Hello everyone, I hope all of you are doing good. This is episode 2 of this new series that I've started out, and this video is going to be about the comfort zone. So the main thing we'll be talking about is how we get into the comfort zone and why it's not good for us to stay there for a long time, and why is it important to get out of there. So before we talk about those three main components, let us first talk about what actually comfort zone is. So if we talk about our lives, there are basically two parts of our lives. One part is where we are not so pressurized, we are relaxed and we feel easy in our lives, and that is, you can say, the entry barrier for the comfort zone. And then there is the other part of our life where we are pressurized by circumstances, we are not feeling easy all the time, we are not relaxed, and we know we have to do something. So if I were to quote some examples, for me as a student, I used to be having exams, and I was having my final year project at university. So that was a time where I was not in my comfort zone. I was pressurized to get good grades. I was not relaxed. I was not in the easy mode, and I knew that I had to do something with my studies. With my final year project, I had to prepare for job interviews and all that stuff that goes on with studies. Whereas I could also quote a comfort zone situation from my studies, that could be at the start of a new semester where there is not much workload, exams are not really around the corner, and there is no pressure for any project or any thesis, and of course no pressure to get good grades at that time of the semester. So that is a time when I could find myself in the comfort zone, where I would not have to put in a lot of time for studies, and I was just easy, and I was relaxed, and I was not in a pressurized state. So starting off with the first component, that is, how do we get into the comfort zone? So you see, life is not constant, it keeps changing, things keep revolving, and things change, and everything is dynamic, nothing is static, or you can say constant. And so that is, I think, the beauty of life, that makes life interesting, because if things would have stayed the same over long periods of time, man would get bored of life. And if everything stayed the same, and there is nothing new, there is no challenge, or there is no period of easiness, there is no period of challenges, then that would eventually, I think, eliminate the meaning of life. So this is like the thing nature has just created for us, where life is not constant all the time. And there are, again, as I mentioned earlier, two parts of life. So the thing, that how do we get into the comfort zone, is that when things start to become easy, like let's say there's a person who wants to get a job. So when he doesn't have a job, life is challenging for him. Okay, he has to prepare for job interviews, he has to muster up his skills, he has to improve in his problem solving skills, he has to improve his analytical skills, and all those journal knowledge skills, and all that stuff that comes along with an interview. He has to prepare for that. So he is pressurized, he is challenged, and he, I think, would not feel relaxed at that period of time when he is looking for a job. But as soon as he gets a job, on the flip side, he would start to crawl into the comfort zone, because now he knows that he has secured a job, he is going to the office, he is living that corporate life, and he is working from whatever 9 to 5 time, or whatever time the office has. And that would give him a sense of easiness, and that would make him relaxed, and that would not create a pressurized situation. That would rather be a very easy situation for him, because now he knows that he has something for his income, or whatever purpose he is earning for. So this was just one example of how we get into the comfort zone. Of course, there are millions of other examples, and you could also relate it to your life, where at one time you would be in a challenging situation, you would feel pressurized, and you would have to do something, you would be wanting to get something, and at that time you would not be sitting around, you would not be wasting time, you would not be procrastinating, you would be focused, and you would be in that challenged situation. And once you secured that thing, once you got that thing, once you got out of the situation, you would be relaxed, and you would be in the comfort zone, and now you know that you don't have to work as hard as you were working earlier for that thing, because now you have it. So now you would be in that comfort zone, and you would be not putting in that much hard work as opposed to earlier. The second part of this video is why it's not good at all to stay in the comfort zone for a long while or even a short while. So the thing with comfort zone is that, in my opinion, it actually makes you more like a retard or lethargic. I mean, not in actual terms, but the thing is that the comfort zone is an area where you don't really want to be. Because if you are really pursuing growth, if you are pursuing self exploration, that is something that you won't be getting in the comfort zone. If I quote an example from my life, if I say to myself that I have to go for a morning walk, that is something that is out of my comfort zone, and that is actually something where I'll be growing. My legs will get stronger, I'll increase my stamina, I'll increase my running skills, I'll get more confident about running, I'll be more confident about running a marathon, let's say. And that is where I'll be growing, that is where I'll be exploring my true inner self. And if I were to stay in the comfort zone, that would mean that I would never go for a morning walk or a morning run, and that is where I would be simply sleeping in a bed and not going for that thing that will actually help me grow. Similarly, if I was to quote a similar example from my own life, let's suppose I wanted to make this video a week ago, and if I didn't, I would simply be postponing it, and it would not get made. And if I was to not get out of my comfort zone, I would not be making this video right here today, and I would still have been postponing it until I don't know how many more days. So the comfort zone is the place where you are not doing the things that you actually have to do. Out of the comfort zone, that is the place that you are doing the things that you don't like to do, you don't really want to do, but you actually deep down do know that those things will help you change your life. They will help you increase your skills in whatever field that thing is. They will help you become more confident, they will help you grow in terms of self growth, they will help you become more productive, let's say, for that sake. And they will help you on that true self exploration journey where you will explore so many things about your own self. So this is why the comfort zone is such a bad area, that it makes you do the things that are I wouldn't say negative, but they will just keep your life neutral. And the things that actually you should be doing, you will not be doing that in the comfort zone. So this is why you need to get out of the comfort zone, and you need to do the things that will make you actually grow, instead of being in the same state for periods of times. And the third and the last point for this video is, why is it really important to get out of the comfort zone? You see, comfort zone is the area where most people are. If I was to take a sample of 100 people, I would say 90 to 95 people are in the comfort zone, and only 5 people out of them would be those who would be out of the comfort zone. And this is the real place where we discuss growth, we discuss productivity, we discuss self exploration, we discuss being confident, we discuss being bold about yourself. And these are the things that you really get when you're out of the comfort zone. And it's really really straightforward and really simple. You want to stay like you are today, stay in the comfort zone. But if you really want to change, you want to do the things that you say you want to do, and you really want to change yourself, you want to do the things that are beneficial for you, like going to the gym, or doing that thing that you always wanted to do, making videos, or cooking, or whatever the thing is, whatever the thing it might be, there is always something that you really want to do, but you aren't doing it just because you're in the comfort zone. And staying there will make you nothing different from everyone else. You'll be the same. If there's a crowd of 100, you'll be more or less same like those 90% people, and only 10% people or 5% people will be those who will really have something to themselves. They will have something that differentiates them from everyone else. And that is why comfort zone is so important to escape. You have to escape it. This is a very gentle, friendly reminder that you have to get out of the comfort zone, because that is somewhere where you deep down do know that you don't want to stay there for a long time. Because if you stay there, you're no different from anyone else. You're the same. Everyone is same. You are the same. You are like them. They are like you, and you are no different from anyone else. But if you get out of there, if you do the things that you want to do, and I'm not saying that go out there and do everything in one day. Take baby steps, one thing at a time, one step at a time. If you, let's say you want to write blogs, write one line one line a day, for example, one article a day, for example, and that's all you have to do. But you have to repeat that. Taking big steps and not repeating them over days is not going to help you. But taking small steps and repeating them over infinite days, that is where you'll actually see the compounding effect come into place, play its role. And that is where you will see consistency, perseverance playing their role. And that is where you will see that getting out of your comfort zone for 10 minutes a day, for an hour a day, really help you over a long period of times. Well, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you got to learn something out of this video. And if you think that anyone could relate to this video, feel free to share this with them. And I hope that you guys benefit from this video. That would mean a lot to me, and I will see you guys in another one.